Hey everyone, Kyoshi Allie Alberigo here from Long Island Ninjutsu Centers and 21st Century Ninjutsu. I'm here with you today on our YouTube channel, and first I wanted to send some thanks out to all those people who have subscribed to the channel, a few out there who have passed on this channel to others and asked for them to subscribe, and I'm honored. I'm truly honored, so thank you very much. I wanted to give a little bit back. I usually am sharing physical techniques, and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my history and background because people have asked me, what is 21st century ninjutsu? Well, first off, I've been training in the martial arts for 43 years. That's correct, 43 years. I started when I was 3 years old, and I've trained in many, many martial arts systems. Ninjutsu and Nimpo, classical jiu-jitsu, Aikido, Chinese Hawaiian Kempo, Shotokan Karates, Kyokushinkai Karate, Kali Arnis under Sayak's Chris Sayak, Chuhan Chris Sayak, Sayak Kali, and many systems. I've trained in Japan. I've been there 17 times and traveled all over the world following my teacher, the grandmaster of the ninjutsu system that I trained in for many, many years. And at one point, I was one of 4 of the highest ranking students underneath him in the entire world, and if not, definitely the United States. So anyway, why 21st century ninjutsu? That's what I hear all the time. To put it simple, basically, I'm taking all of the classical martial arts that I've learned in the jiu-jitsu and ninjutsu systems and all the other arts that I've trained in, and just basically adding in a modern twist to it. Really just putting in updated techniques when needed, modern knife techniques and, tactical handgunning and firearming and the mindset of, training in multiple attack scenarios in the modern world. Think about this. The attacker is different than it was 10 years ago or 20 years ago, and most definitely 100 years ago. People are using different tools. They're much more prepared. I had said this in one other interview that I've done. People with the advent of the UFC and the popularity that has grown with the UFC, most people out there know some basic arm locks and submission holds, and also basic chokes and striking techniques. So the fighter is much better prepared than they were 20 years ago. When I was growing up in high school and junior high, you were either a good fighter or a bad fighter. You either knew how to fight or you didn't know how to fight. The good fighters had good fighters to fight against, and the better fighter won, obviously. But there were 2 different varieties of fighters. People who didn't know anything about fighting, and that gave me a great advantage because I was training in fighting and martial arts styles my whole life. So nowadays, though, it's kind of scary because even the most basic person out there has some sort of idea of fighting skills. So we have to be much better prepared as a martial artist, and that's what I teach in my system. And why I call it 21st century ninjutsu is to remove myself from the classical mess that's out there and all the politics. I dropped out of the organization that I was involved with. I just couldn't take the politics any longer, and it really was about me going out on my own, expanding and becoming an innovator in the martial art that I believed in. Whether it's right or wrong, or whether you believe in it or not, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm honored that I've had tens of thousands of students, and people in my schools have really, really, they've said that our style and the teachings that I've given them have benefited them and their lives and changed their lives forever. In fact, we have a saying, to gain the power to change your life forever. So basically, that's a description of why I do 21st century ninjutsu. I hope you like the explanation, and I'm sure there are going to be people out there on YouTube from around the world that either love me or hate me. Either way, I'm being honest with you, and I wanted to share that with you, and I hope that you enjoy our YouTube channel, and I hope you become a member of it, and I'm honored that you are. If you are a member, I'm honored that you are, and I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And on behalf of myself and all of my black belts and students, I say arigato gozaimasu and sayonara.